A shameless Rusty Dave plug on a Rusty Dave course? Nah. She's a beaut, Clark. All right, here we go. I was going to hold off doing this course until the V4 tools came out, but I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to get to it, honestly, with everything going on with family life, 2 teenage girls, and work, and the fact I'm working on Pebble right now, so time is pretty limited. So I'm just like, you know what, this course is awesome. It was one of the top courses when it was first came out for a while. It was played on tour. Guys still like it. Still comes up obviously on Facebook as one of the courses to play. As I start off with the birdie, but I really like this course, so I thought I'd talk about it. And it is still one of my favorites. The boys came over and played it the other day, and I'm like, yeah, this course is still fantastic. I have to credit P. Wade for this because he actually had the LiDAR. The initial package from Brace on this. I finished Tower Rants. I didn't have anything to do. Weak putt, and I didn't really have anything to do. And I wanted to do Chateau Whistler, and I also wanted to do Banff Springs, the #1 course in Canada, but I don't know what it is with the Fairmont. They're pissing me off. It's like they've put a veil, like a blanket over their LiDAR for all their courses. So Fairmont, if you're listening, remove the blanket. I will build it if you do. Anyway, here we go. Par 5, second hole. The next shot is possibly the best sound ever in GSPro. Hitting the flag stick with a dart. Listen to this. So good. Love it. I don't love the outcome of this hole. A weak putt. Oh God, I don't even want to look at this. Yeah, 3 putt for a bogey. Anyway, let's carry on. So this course initially I was actually fairly worried about, and the fact that there was no outer terrain. So there's those mountains you see in the background and stuff like that. There was nothing. It was just flat. So I'm like, how am I going to make this look fairly decent for the guys to play, right? Being a mountain course and flat. And then I remember Schmidt, I think it's Schmidt 61059. Right, quite the name. He did some. He had some mountains that he'd put on a course in I think it was Copperhead in Invermere in BC. So I asked him about it, and I went and bought the package, and I had to backport the mountains and stuff. Ooh, that 3D grass is pretty good there, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that shed in the background too. That's my first attempt at a blender. That's the Snack Shack on 9 there. Anyway. So I got these mountains, and basically what you're looking at here is there's the Nature Manufacturer mountains in the background, and just in the before them I've got the Nature Manufacturer hills. So I actually put in 2 things on there to kind of fill in the background. And then what I did with those trees is I billboarded those trees to make them look full. Now you're saying, Rusty, I don't know what billboarding is. Well, we're messing with your mind when we billboard. All these trees, to have a high quality on them, cost performance. So when you're looking way in the back there, in the back of the mountains, you don't need to have the highest quality settings on those trees. There's actually, on my conifers on this course, there's 3 settings. There's a level of detail they're called 0, 1, 2, and 0 being the highest. And I pulled a conifer, and it's like 7,300 tri, so triangle, so that's what it has to draw close up. A little further back is about half that at 3,300, and then the lower down level is 1,100. But what we've done in the background for those billboards is they're just 2D objects. They're not 3D objects. So they're really cheap on performance, but we're messing with you, making you think they're 3D objects, trees way in the background. So that's generally how a lot of us will plant like that, with those trees you see in the background there. Now when I redo this course in V4, which I will, there's some things I want to do, and I want to mess with the cart paths a bit like I did on Miramichi. I want to add some fullness to the trees for the flyovers. This course was done before the new green to tee flyovers that the boys put in there, the devs in the game. So I'm going to need to fix some of that stuff, but I'm going to do it all at once. And with the V4, what you'll probably notice, ooh, nice approach shot on that, is the bunker work. I'm going to really play with the bunkers and stuff like that on V4. But for the texturing and stuff like this, like, I'm really happy with how I did here on the SAT overlay. Speaking of SAT overlay, let me just pause this for a second here and bring up a quick picture. Alright, so here's our Google image that came with the LiDAR package that we got for Whistler. So I bring this into Photoshop, I spend countless hours tweaking, and you get basically something like this. So this is a few holes here I have, and then you basically bring this into Unity and do some stuff from there and go from there, and voila, there you have your SAT overlay, which turns into this. Gorgeous! Just like that drive. I was really driving the ball well today. I felt like a big hitter, although I saw that Luke Long, or the guy that he's fairly colorful YouTube guy. If you haven't seen him, he's one of the GSPro guys. Super funny. Go follow him. But man, that guy hits it a long ways. But I still feel like I'm hitting it a long ways. Not that long, but pretty good. So here we go. Bunker shot. I struggled on the fives on this course when I record this today. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I just had a tough time with them. See if I can save this for par. All right, here we go. Looking good. Okay, birdie, yeah. All right, what are we at? -1, 9th hole. I'm really happy with how the water reflections turned out. I'm using Lux Water asset, which is a paid asset, and then full kudos to Stingray, who gave me a few materials for that stuff, and then really worked hard on the reflections. Reflections are really hard to nail, but when I show you later on Green Lake, that is my pride and joy. The 17th hole there right now. How we doing here? Okay, kind of bring this in for a par. Look at that. Look at that snack shack. That took me a day and a half in Blender. I am slow. Again, the water reflections here on 10. I've got the Jack Nicklaus tee markers that I made. I've also got the hole signs. Now the hole signs, kudos to Justin again, because he basically made, look at that 3DG, that's pretty good. He made our whole sign base templates for us, so you just got to have a little bit of Photoshop knowledge and go in there and to make some pretty nice tee or hole signs. There we go, par skis. All right, got the birds in there. 11th hole, another fiver. Yeah, really enjoy these tee markers here. Okay, here we go. Looking good. Good drive again for Rusty. How we doing here? How far is that? Oh yeah, look at that ball go. 250 yards. Most big hitters are like, that's nothing. That's their 3-woods, but that's good for me. Oh, and then toe galore again. I found I really wasn't getting my weight through. I'm trying to hit the damn ball so hard that I'm feeling like I'm staying on my back foot. So a lot of my swing thoughts today were just kind of get my weight through, and oh, don't know. No, you don't. Oh, stay out of there, you dirty. Anyway, see if I can save this. Oh, all right, I got some work for a Sandy here. I don't remember if I make this or not. Let's find out. Yeah, it's no problem, man. We did it. All right, another par skis. I love this 12th hole at Nicklaus. They've got the Augusta replica that shares with hole 3, I think, but there's a water carry, so it's one of the trickier holes. Shared green, and I just pump it in because I'm so scared of that water. I go right into the to the bunker. But that is a beautiful hole. One of my favorite holes on this course for sure. I love the par 3s on this course. They're visually really nice, but there's a lot of water on them also, so they're a little tricky and stuff like that. But let's see if I can save it here. Yeah, Sandy. Nice look at the Augusta replica bridge. That's what I'm talking about. You see all that green back there? I'm going to fill that in with billboard trees now that you know what this is when I update these for V4. There's my hole sign there that I've got. All right, looking good. Another solid drive here. What do we got? Yeah. Okay, 240, 250-ish. Yeah, good stuff for me. All right. 274. Oh, just toe bomb. Just disgusting. but it works out. Scorecard doesn't know how it got there, right? So that was the towiest of towy. All right, little strong here. See if I can down this for a nice 2-putt. All right. Oh, just went by, but good par. Here we go off to hole 14. We're coming up on 15. We're starting to get to my favorite holes on the course now. 15, 16, 17 are my favorite on this course. I really enjoyed when this course came out. Guys really enjoyed it. Again, I want to kind of feature some of the older courses with the hot new courses coming out. So I guess this course came out in July. It's now February. Or is it February? No, it's January. It's going to be February next month. I don't even know what month it is. I really need to stop doing red eyes all the time. Anyway, so it's, 7 months old. So I guess technically it is an older course. But I want to feature these older courses that kind of, pave the way in the sense that me with the mountains, and I was kind of the first one to use these mountains and the hills. There's Green Lake. Oh, okay. Besides Schmidt and Stingray who were using them. Let's do a flyover here. Look at that lake. It is a massive lake. There's the seaplane base. There's an actual seaplane base there on the left. So I put a couple seaplanes in there just to kind of replicate that. That lake is not this one. This is just a smaller lake off the tee, but the lake coming up is huge, and nailing reflections on a huge lake really proved to be a challenge. So Stingray, kudos to him. Remember the community thing? He literally spent a ton of time with me via messaging to help me tweak and get oh, look at that shot. Gorgeous birdie. Yeah. All right, so there we go. Now we're going off to another nice hole. But he helped me a lot with the reflections, and also this river that runs across 16 here. He helped me a lot with the water reflections, just kind of tweaking and dialing it. And honestly, I think the next hole for me is probably one of my favorite holes on GSPro because it's gorgeous. And I like my reflections along the water here. The VS Pro, I planted some rocks. Those are all hand-planted rocks. I just love this course. All right. Oh, and then I just fromage it short. Let's see if I'm putting off here off the green. Let's see if I get it. Oh, almost. All right. Little knee knocker here. Little knee knocker for par. You can do it. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I'm just going right into it. No break. Come on. Easy. Easy, Rusty. Yep. All right, par. All right, my favorite hole. Look at that water. Okay. And then it's a bit of you can't pull it obviously because you're going into the water. Those are all hand planted rocks. Look at the reflections on that water. Oh, I love this. And then I've got the rocks all along there and that bunker, big bunker, Jack Nicklaus course. So of course it's a huge bunker. This hole gives guys a lot of problems. When they were playing it on the SG Tour, this hole always came up. I made the drop zone the forward tees because Justin was helping me test this, and every time he dropped in the water it would drop it on the rock. So thanks to Justin for helping me test this before we got it out. And yep, that was a really crappy 5-iron for me, but I got away for it. But who cares? Look at those reflections. Thank you, Stingray, for helping me with that. Ooh, I see some Jixrod. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm thinking that's it. Anyway, you see those condos in the back? I'll talk to them more about when on 18. But he is our SketchUp guy. We've got our Blender guys, and he's our SketchUp guy. So he's doing a ton of structures for us and stuff like that, all free of charge. He actually did my clubhouse on Miramichi for me also. So kudos and a shout out to Jixrod. I think that's how I pronounce it. Anyway, good guy. He does a ton of the stuff for the community on his own time and stuff like that. And he's got some wicked courses out also. Oh, what was that? Oh, man. I think I just basically had a roid rage on my backswing there and pumped that through way long. All right. But, hey, look at the reflections on the water. And there you see my NM mountains in the background and the hills in the foreground with the billboards that I talked about. All right, off to 18. Where are we at? -2. Gonna fill those gaps in later. There's those are actually townhomes on Whistler on the course. So I sent Jay Jixrod a picture of them, and he just built them for me. So thank you again. Awesome community we have here. All the other softwares are in trouble because it's just such a good community here. I love it. Anyway, another solid drive. I like those mow lines. I really enjoy the mow lines and the new V4s. We had to do those in Photoshop before. The new V4 DP Roberts has got it, so we can just add them in, basically allowing us another, saving us another step, so we can just design more. All right, yeah, I'm giving you thumbs up there for those townhomes you built for me. Yeah, two thumbs up, man. All right, good work. All right, him and I have actually partnered up on a Revelstoke course, but I don't know, it's just so much stuff going on. I have no idea when we're going to get to it, honestly. All right, approach shot. Look at those townhomes. Beautiful. Nice approach shot. I'm feeling pretty good this game. All right, let's just pop this sucker in. Be nice to get a birdie here, right? Yeah, I don't know what I'm taking so long for. Oh, you see me aiming. Didn't edit this out for some strange reason. Anyway, you get a look at what I'm doing here. All right, come on. Get in there. Let's pop it in for a birdie. Here we go. And oh, are you kidding me? Oh, anyway, this is a classic, guys. Hope you like this course. Like I said, it used to come up on Facebook as the course, one of the courses to play. But you know, we gotta remember our old school courses. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. It's already obviously a favorite because it's by me. All my courses are favorited. But take care, guys. We will see you next time. I got some real good ones and some old ones coming. All right, take care. Bye.